Right now, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite our next speaker for today. We have the Executive Director of High 10 Group PLT Malaysia to share with us how they had successfully integrated technology into their kindergarten classroom. So please help me to welcome Miss Winnie Lee.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Hi. Okay, yeah. Okay, I couldn't see the chat now, but I see the numbers going up. Okay, first of all, hi everyone, I'm Winnie, the Executive Director of High 10 Group. It's such a great honor for me to be here among all these speakers. To be honest, me myself, I've learned a lot from all the sharings, and I'm sure you are inspired, to deliver better for our kids, especially the part Miss Emily talked about, digital pedagogy. That is actually a very big part in High 10, especially these 2 years with COVID and pandemic coming in. But this also brings back the memories where I get to share how do we use technology in classroom back in 2018, where we have a conference in Cambridge. I think it was a Cambridge Assessment Center, right? The new center, okay, where we did some sharing. I talk about using technology in classroom, and that was 3 years back. And now 3 years later, I'm back here teaching about integrating technology into our preschool classroom. And times, and things changed so much because with pandemic, it actually accelerate a lot of there are so many tools right now in the market, so many new learning programs, new tools, and more advanced technology that we have. Kingsley talked about Guru Panda, and in High 10, we also have our own online learning platform. We call it Planet. Also, the same time as the Guru Panda in June 2020. Okay, so today I'm not only sharing about the online learning, but also how do we integrate technology in a preschool classroom in High 10 Group. Okay, but before I continue, let me share some snapshots of Planet for you to understand better what do we do. Is it on now?
Yes, we can hear now.
我的朋友在哪里呢？我在这里。
Yeah, so this is some snapshots of our Planet. So basically, how do we use our online learning platform? I would say it's also a transformation of how we usually deliver curriculum in our preschool. So with this Planet, we actually change the way we deliver the lessons. So now, like what Emily has actually presented, with story and animation, it actually create interest and allows the kids to have the immersive learning experience. So we introduce new learning topic with story, with animation. Then we are not relying, solely on tools. Okay, like what Andrew has mentioned just now. We don't want robots to be teaching our kids. Okay, so we are only using it as an intro, okay, to start off a learning topic. Then it goes to hands-on learning in the class, okay, class activity, fun games, craft work, social activities, speech and drama. Okay, so this is going to be happening in the classroom. And after classroom, we extend the learning beyond the classroom by using technology as a tool to help them with revision. Okay, so because in Malaysia, we are learning 3 languages at such a young age, and we need to prepare them for primary school. So we will need a lot of language drilling, like what Emily said just now as well. You need a lot of repetition, because young learners, they might because they have to learn so many things in such a short time. So they will need repetition and repetition for them to be able to learn better. That's why with fun games at home, revision at home, they are able to extend their learning beyond the classroom. Okay, so why can't I? And in High 10, we believe that learning is fun when there is fun in learning. And look at all these cute mascots. Okay, so we have Dika, Rika, Luca, and all these mascot here to accompany our kids learning in their online learning platform. Okay, so what we want to do in our digital pedagogy is to make learning fun, and it could be interactive and fun by using technology. Okay, so what we are trying to do is not to just substitute technology into the learning and just leave it there. So what we are trying to do really, really hard, which I really agree with Andrew, it's make technology a tool, okay, to have, so we could be able to use technology to do something that we are not able to. Like previously, we don't have the resources, okay, to do to make the learning so fun and interactive. And now we do have the resources to do it, especially with the pandemic. We have more options, more choice, and with like so much cheaper. Okay, so next I would like to also talk about, we are also as early childhood education. Okay, we are not only preparing the kids for school, we are also building a very strong foundation to prepare them for life. Do you agree with me? So some of our speakers just now, they mentioned about this as well. So it's not just about school and academic, it's also about the whole child, the holistic development. This is really, really important. And I think that we are not doing good enough, especially in Malaysia and in the Asian environment. But that's why I really like the life competency framework from Cambridge. That's why we have been using Cambridge materials, CUP materials, from as young as 3 years old to 6 years old. We started off with Super Safari for the young kids, Super My Starters, and we go on with Story Fun. It's because I really agree with what CUP have been doing, the life competency framework, which in High 10 we also have a subject that we call real life skills. By using the languages that we teach in school and the knowledges that we teach in the academic classroom, we want them to be able to extend their learning into real life. And by doing that, our kids can really see that, whoa, this knowledge that I learned is actually useful. And it actually promotes the interest, okay, and encourage more motivation for the kids to learn. So the motivation doesn't have to come from parents or teachers, it actually comes from the kids. And with that, even our digital pedagogy, it doesn't stop at the academic level only. So in High 10, we are also using technology in various areas. Okay, so it's not just about learning program. It's not just Planet. Planet is a one big step. Our online learning platform just now is a one big step for us to transform our pedagogy, but it also brings, brings us to a whole new level. So with this picture, you might not be able to understand well. So let me continue. So for example, with the technology, we are also encouraging kids to learn researching skills. We teach them how to use the tablets, okay, to look for answers. We also use things as like AR flashcard for them to observe, okay, and to get new knowledge, and they will do it in groups, okay. Then they will come together for group discussion, okay, and that also promotes independence. So teacher is no longer the one figure standing in front of the classroom, talking, blah, blah, blah for 3 hours straight. Okay, so after the introduction with animation story, the kids are able to look for answers themselves with the use of technology, with tablets, with interactive projectors, with AR flashcard. Okay, so this is one of the way that we use it. And not only that, technologies such as digital cameras. We also have kids cameras for them to be able to photograph their own creation, upload to their own profile. Let me assure you, young kids, they are very, tech savvy. You don't have to worry about them not knowing how to use it. Teaching a 5-year-old child how to use technology is so much easier than teaching a 50-year-old teacher. Do you agree with me? Our kids now we are using Zoom for our online learning. So even the 4 or 5-year-old, they are able to mute and unmute their microphone when they need to. They are able to use Jamboard to do discussion. So they are different generation. They are not scared of technology. They really love to use technology because this is their way of living. So one of the tools that we use as well is the kids camera for them to be able to be responsible for their own creation, and they upload to their to the app so that the parents will be able to see what they do. They share with their parents themselves. So these are just some of the examples. So we also have the point-based reward redemption system, where the kids, they get points in whatever they do. The Harry Potter movie, where they get points for different houses, or when they behave well, they get more points, and where they hurt someone, or they hurt themselves, or they hurt their teachers, they get points deducted. So this is what we have in our school as well. So this is for, I would say that it's kind of like a behavior, to manage their behavior, but we want the kids to be responsible themselves. Okay, instead of teacher telling them you should do this, you should not do this. No, this is so, traditional way of learning and teaching. So the kids, they get to choose how they want to behave, and they get to choose the reward when they have enough points to redeem their gift. And not only that, technology we use as a tool, not only for our kids, but also for our parents, like tools like CCTV, the parents pickup system, and also the communication app that I believe everyone is using now. Okay, for us, we are using School to Me app that we communicate with parents by saving a lot of our teachers' time, our administrative time. Okay, so we communicate through app, we can broadcast messages, so that we want to make the learning more effective and efficient. And for teachers, we have seminars that we don't have to travel. We have online training, okay, and we do have like a Google Drive and different system to share resources, to store our information and training. So these are the things that we use in our preschool to deliver effective and efficient learning to our young learners. Yeah, so basically this is my sharing. I hope that I didn't use too much of the time. Okay, I get so excited to share what I truly believe in, and I really see how these 2 days, the seminar, link together with, Graham was talking about the CEFR framework, where we go step by step, and Andrew actually threw out a lot of key challenges that makes myself thinking as well. Oh, how can we do better as the, I'll say, frontliner, okay, to deliver the lesson better? But I truly, truly believe that by choosing the right technology, okay, and integrate it, we are able to integrate the technology in the classroom, but we really, really have to be very careful to not overuse technology. We always want to use technology just as a tool to help us to deliver better to our kids. So that's it for my sharing today. I hope that you get some insights as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Winnie, for such a passionate presentation and really sharing with everyone here some of the successful tips that you have implemented into your classroom.